Alrighty. Alrighty. I know a lot of people are going to be excited just to see me doing a stream at all. I don't know. I really don't know if anybody's going to care if I'm doing a stream today, but we're going to do it. I'll stream for as long as I can today. Or tonight, who knows. Anyways, let's keep this stream going. Let's start this stream out. Put two base plates together so I can at least keep some, so I don't really have a terrible looking table in place. So the table doesn't look so horrible looking. Let's try to attach these two base plates together. There we go. Then put this on top for a little extra. Well, there we go. Now it might look better as I'm making some custom minifigures, because I'll have something to place them on. Hello, Caleb. How are you? Okay, put these minifigure heads over here. And let's bring out the first batch of custom. I have actually been trying to upgrade some. I actually took apart my heavy Captain Rex and heavy Wolf figures and rebuilt them to look just like their Clone Wars counterparts. I'm doing fine, Caleb. Thank you. So I basically gave them just the normal looks. Now Gregor, I went ahead and took the bootleg Gregor and rebuilt him. Gave him some Lego pieces. So, whoops. So now we got Gregor, Wolf, and Rex. Oh boy, I know some people who would be excited to see this. I don't know if they're going to be in the stream today, but oh well. At least we got some customs that are worth showing. Actually, comparing this Rex to the Aerialite Customs Rex, I kind of like this Rex over Aerialite because of one reason. This one has the custom little cape piece, which looks better than this. So if I was to switch those parts over to this one, it'd probably look better. But I'm not going to do that, because I want to keep the Aerialite Rex looking original. Anyways, yeah. We got some little customs here. So far, so good on the customs meter. I don't know. Actually, my meter is literally going up and down at the same time, so I don't really know if they're good or bad. All right. We still have plenty more to make, so we're going to try to make as many customs on the stream as possible. They'll either be Star Wars or Halo or some form of sci-fi, because I'm working on sci-fi figures. I have not played the new Star Wars game, nor could I bring myself to play it. Because if it has Rey in it, I don't want to. If I have to play in the woke wars, no thank you. I would rather play in the original trilogy, including the Clone Wars. I want to be in the Clone Wars, people. Come on, Star Wars. Give me a Clone Wars game that doesn't stink. Lego Clone Wars. That's the problem. Most people would be like, you need to finish the sequel. You need to play the sequel ones. And I'd be like, no, I don't want to play them. And people would keep on annoying me until I deleted the game anyways. So I'm just going to stick with what I have, which is Red Dead Redemption 2. And that's all I'm going to be playing for a while, is Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Or Fallout 4, which that's the only two games I'm going to play right now, and I play those very religiously. because that's literally the only time they have not gone woke yet. So if a video game series has not gone woke, I'll stick with it till it dies. Yeah, if I want a certain character unlocked, my girlfriend Phasma. I mean, nothing. I said nothing. Yeah, I wonder if he actually heard that. Because I can't bring myself to delete any more brain cells by playing that game. Okay, then you don't need to. Just recommended it. It's okay. I'm just not interested in playing anything new. Or here's the thing with me. I'm more of a Lego builder. I'm not going to play video games that much anymore. There's a reason why for a while I've stopped streaming on Ark Survival and Fallout 4, because I'm trying to quit on gaming a little bit and build more. Because I kind of want to fix that problem of mine where I'm obsessed with playing Fallout 4. I want to kind of escape the video game holism. I wanted to escape video games, period, right now. Oh, well. Ooh. I found Qui-Gon Jinn's hair. The Force may be with you. And I found lousy Rey's hair. That's what I think about her. I don't even want to throw my spit at her. I spit on it. I spit on her. Put these in the Star Wars box. All right. Oh well. Let's see what we got in the next box. Ooh, boy. That's going to... At least those are parts, minifigure arm. At least those were all just parts. The hats and such. Youch. Hey, what do you think of the base plate right here? In your opinion, what do you think of it? Look, I just found my old... Yeah. Look, I just found my old little, I just found my complete Scout Trooper from the old Star Wars Lego sets. This is the Scout Trooper. This is the fully old Lego figure Scout Trooper. All right. Awesome. Put the helmet back on him. Now, for the most important part. Now for a quick reveal. Oh boy. I'm going to bring in another figure. You know him. You know him. You know him. The character who thinks he can take on ODSTs, but has lost at least 3 times already. There we go. A revamped Scout Trooper. Actually, I gave him a little shoulder thing, better equipment, a blank head. Why is it that there is no... Why can't I ever get an updated Scout Trooper helmet? Why? Why can't I get an updated Scout Trooper? Oh, wait, I do have an updated Scout Trooper. I forgot about that. Only problem with that Scout Trooper is it looks terrible. For crying out loud. It looks so pathetic and dumb. It makes no sense. Oh well. Oh great. I just found the decapitated head of a Powerpuff Girl. Oh, gross. I had to see that again. The most horrible thing in history. A Powerpuff Girl. I'm going to quickly throw that in the garbage. Give me a second. The box of garbage pieces, which involves Rey's torso. Ugh, Lord, that's horrible. All right. Now we might as well put this guy next to the better Scout, the upgraded Scout Trooper. As you can see, both Scout Troopers have a different look to them. This is the original. He's fully original. His full original design. While this Scout Trooper is an upgraded version of a Scout Trooper, which was designed mainly to be Regular Bricks Productions' Scout version. As you can see, he's got a little bit of upgrading. I've been trying to... Well, I don't know. Maybe because I added so much stuff to him. Keep in mind, when you add a lot of stuff to a minifigure, they're going to look taller to the other character. Oh, hello, little brother. How are you, little brother? Yes, you, my little brother. Yes, you are. That's horrible. Why am I doing this? Why? This is just so horrible. It's wrong and horrible at the same time. And at the same time, I kind of don't know why I do that. Look at me in the eyes, brother. You're a Scout Trooper. Your whole life is meaningless. You will die over and over again in the Star Wars movies. And nobody will care. Because they'll all be cheering on the heroes. That's right. We are meant to die. We're nothing more than entertainment for people's horrible, evil tastes as they laugh at our misfortune. You will be slowly killed by rebel soldiers again and again and again. We'll continue to die over and over again. Your whole life is meaningless, so you must jump off the cliff, become one with the soil. Wait a minute, this is suicide. Exactly. Right now it's Regular Bricks Productions. Splat. Just kidding, they're Legos anyways. Oh well, better get Regular Bricks out of the way. Woo! Steps, steps, steps. Step up, step up, step up. Youch! I fell down the stairs. Woo! Yahoo! 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 It's almost like a slide, for crying out loud. That's horrible. I need to stop doing that. This is the pit of confusion. Look deep within it, Rex. What do you see? A key. No, it's confusion. The key is to open the door to confusion and confuse you to death. It's a dang key, you nitwit. Oh well.
Dad go fishing?
I really don't know. I think he went to the parsonage.
Okay. Why do you have so much crap in here?
The fact that did you just know that you wound up in the stream, sis? Yeah, you just spoke in the stream. Guys, you had a brief appearance of Gladiator's sister. Sadly, she did not stick around.
I only see one person.
Ow! Sit down, join. We might as well.
I gotta find something to eat.
There's hot dogs in the refrigerator. That's literally what we had, sis. Okay.
No, thank you. I'll go run to Walmart or something if I have to.
Okay. Have fun. Bye. Good riddance. My favorite villain. My favorite Star Wars character. Oh boy. Clone Commandos. That's my favorite Star Wars character. They get killed, but there's always a bunch more left. That's why they're my favorite Star Wars character. Until Order 66 happened and the Empire removed them entirely, they continued to be a thing until the Empire completely disowned them.
Just let me love you, Watson. Someday, you will love me.
Sis, that cat is a stray.
He's my cat now.
And he doesn't like you or me. Therefore,
he's going to love me.
The kittens hardly like you, for crying out loud.
Peggy and Bucky love me, so shut up.
No, the kittens that are running away from you.
They run away from everybody.
One of them let me pet it today.
Hyper always lets me pet her.
Hyper? You mean Buzzsaw?
No, that's not Buzzsaw. That's Hyper.
I call them all Buzzsaw 1, Buzzsaw 2, Buzzsaw 3. You know that. Actually, Clone Commandos were almost entirely wiped out during the Battle of Geonosis. Oh, brother. Most Clone Commandos are actually still around, though, because they were brought in to literally train Stormtrooper cadets. Gregor included. Why in tarnation would Clone Commandos train literal easy-to-kill troopers? Were the Clone Commandos trying to show just how inferior the Stormtroopers were going to be by making them terrible? Yet there were units of them that literally proved to be unstoppable. AKA Delta Force. Delta Force. That's my number one word here. Delta Force. They literally outnumbered. They literally took on units upon units of battle droids and survived every battle they were in. I think those guys had plot armor, for crying out loud, with how easily they survived. In fact, one literally took multiple stun shots when fighting the Bad Batch, and it took multiple stun shots to take down the guy. What in tarnation are they feeding we're feeding that Clone Commando to make him so tough? Scares me to this day just how tough that one Clone Commando was, and I keep forgetting his name. I know he's the... You know what? It's much easier to bring up the Clone Commando I'm referring to. Where did I put him? Because I have a custom minifigure of him. Where did I put that guy? Aha! Here he is. There we go. There he is. And most special operations squads are the toughest units, are usually on the front lines. But in the end, I don't see why they would put them on the front lines. I mean, you got clones who literally went and fought the same exact enemies. Why would you put soldiers that are harder to train, I might add, on the front lines? That makes no sense. You literally have to go through more hard work to train these soldiers, yet you put them in the battlefield and risk them getting killed by the thousands, yet they're harder to train than your average clone soldier. Why would you waste such a good soldier in the battle, in an open? Commandos were only well trained, were only trained extra. They were not super soldiers, like people put it. Here's the thing, the Bad Batch, aka Clone Force 99, were actual super soldiers compared to the Clone Commandos. And that's not saying much. My word, why did they have to bring in the Bad Batch and not the Delta Force? Come on, people. There's the Delta Force. You have it in canon. Let them stay in canon. Bring them in. Make Star Wars people in the Star Wars community happy again by bringing in their favorite characters from their favorite video games. Yes, and they could have fixed the problem in Star Wars multiple times. Because look, you got you got multiple soldiers, yet you send them to their own death and demise. And then you got perfectly good heroes that nobody wants to see the Bad Batch. They want to see the real heroes. They want to see Clone Force 9. I mean, what was Delta Force, for crying out loud? I mean, come on. I want Delta Force to come into the actual films. Come on, guys. Bring us Delta Force. We've been waiting patiently. Yeah, because special operations is literally what a commando unit is made for. Is special operations. Commando droids were used for the same exact thing. Special operations. That's why there were so many of them in the first place. They didn't send the commando droids on the front lines like an idiot. And ARC troopers could be cloned by the thousands. That's one of the reasons why they used them so much. ARC troopers could be cloned by the thousands. Well, one commando, you literally had to put him through extensive training and extra information. And that's the main problem. They got the extra training. Well, ARC troopers could be trained in a few days. Which is sad because ARC troopers literally survived more often than the commandos did. If they had plot armor. If they didn't have plot armor, well, goodbye to that trooper. He's going to be disappearing in the Star Wars community soon. Rest in peace, Heavy. You will be missed. Which hopefully you know who Heavy is. The trooper who basically suicide bombed the Separatist. And he wasn't even experienced. He just literally took out more droids in one battle than most units. Heavy was a Chad. He was 100% to the end a Chad. A true, unstoppable armored warrior. Who even in death killed more droids than his own brothers. Well, not really. He didn't really outdo Captain Rex, but still, he came pretty close. He died like a champ, taking out as many of the enemy as he could. I could just picture him like the Terminator as he dies, just thumbs up, as if he's going to come back. And just literally and then he comes back. If they had brought him back to life like they did Fives, I'd be annoyed. Not Fives, Echo. Yeah, Echo. I'm annoyed that they would kill off a character like that and be like, oh, psych, he's alive. What? So was 99. Oh, yes. The trooper who was deformed. He was literally the ultimate trooper. Who rushed the battle. And he was literally a fighter to the bitter end. As he literally got himself killed in this by multiple shots. My word. Why did they have to kill him off like that? Did they have to be so brutal in doing it? It just made no sense to kill him off in such a brutal manner. I know that they were trying to show not every hero is going to come back, but in the end, it just felt like they were like saying, psych, you like this guy? Too bad. I noticed Clone Force 99. See, I just noticed something. Clone Force 99. Is it just me, or does that sound like a play of the name 99? Why do I get the feeling 99, Clone Force 99 was named after Clone 99? Why do I get the feeling they were named after him or something? Because it feels like the Kaminoans kind of made a unit named after him. And yet they still were decommissioned and removed and destroyed in a matter of days. And their whole unit completely was obliterated by a furnace. Even when they had a chance to fight the Empire again, they were still destroyed by stormtroopers, or as I like to call them, storm stupers. For stormtroopers to wipe out T1 battle droid, it's just stupid in every way. Like stormtroopers being strong enough to take on the B1s. Hold up. Are we talking about the same battle droids? Hello, troublemaker.
Ah, you made yourself a home, didn't you?
I decided I would start setting up something. Whoops, that's military. Yeah, but so did the droids during what? That's early. Something. I don't know when did this come from? I know. Oh, I know what this is. Palpatine always was pulling the strings no matter what. There is no way that the war could have been ended without Palpatine basically ruining a lot of stuff. And let's face it, if he could not have turned Anakin to the dark side, he would have failed entirely. His whole belief, because if Anakin had realized he was a Sith Lord and had actually been a good Jedi for a change and not a terrible Jedi, there's a possibility that Emperor Palpatine would have lost if he had not been able to turn him to the dark side. If he had been smart enough to report it and actually been smart enough to realize he's trying to turn me to the dark side. I'm a Jedi Knight. It's my job to face him. Doesn't matter if I want to save my wife. In the end, he is a Sith after all, which means he could be lying. Like anybody with a sense would have realized he was lying at the very beginning and would have turned around and sliced that good-for-nothing Sith in half. Just saying. And you know what? I got a package and I found, so it's some figures. Oh, Lord, there's a reason why I hate these packages. Hey, Lord, let's see what we got. Well, here's one interesting figure. Boy, oh boy, I'm so excited. I'm going to finally look through some horrible figures. Oh, goody me, goody, goody. Oh, goody, goody gumdrops. I'm so excited. I'm going to get to put together... Oh, great, I got a fake Omega figure. Why am I not surprised that this is a thing when Lego has not even made a figure of her, period? Caleb, would you like to see the fake figure of Omega from the Bad Batch? Would you like to be scarred for life to see a figure so horrible, so horrendous? Okay, you said so, so here she is, right here. Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm so horrified by this. I have a custom of her coming in the mail sooner or later. I hope she comes soon so I can do a comparison on this figure. I don't even know why they would give her hair that she looks like Junkrat from Overwatch. Literally, they made her look like Junkrat from Overwatch. Had a child with May. from Overwatch. And the child was inbred. Or the radiation got into it. And they created this horrifying nightmare of a character. Oh boy. Say, I wish LEGO would make this character so I could do a review on the two side by side, so I could literally tear this figure down in every way. But sadly I can't, so all I can do is vomit and forget I ever saw this. But at least I got another Dark Trooper. That's one plus. That is a plus for me because that's the only plus in this whole batch so far. So I give this figure 2 out of 3. General Grievous was always a stupid character. What are you talking about? He literally he died so easily against a Jedi. Kenobi, the troller of Star Wars. He literally died to a literal internet troll dude who took him down in a matter of seconds. Why, hello there. Literally. He died to that character in a matter of seconds. 2003, he was epic. Yes, he was epic then, but then they decided to make him stupid, which makes no sense. Yes, when Legends was still a thing, and now he's destroyed. And I just found probably the worst figure I've ever laid eyes on. I don't know what this is. It looks like a Sith Lord. Hello, I am your grandfather. I am your little red I am Little Red Riding Hood. I am Little Red Riding Hood. Sith. I am Little Red Riding Sith. And I lost my basket of food for Granny. I lost my food for Granny. Help me. Literally, this has got to be the best version of Emperor Palpatine I've seen. Because it's just so horrible looking, it's funny. And it's gray instead of his normal colored face. Oh man, I love this. Have you even been looking at what I've been looking at right now? Because I'm laughing my head off at it. Oh boy. Let's put him back. Put his hood back the way it is. We're gonna call this Little Red Riding Palpatine. Because he looks like a Little Red Riding Hood. Now let's see this next figure. Oh boy. Oh, this one might actually be better. Little Red Riding Palpatine. Something I never thought I'd say in a sentence in my whole life. Interesting. Could you hand me the box out of that? Yeah, it doesn't. Literally, he was an insult to the character of Legends. Okay, we're going to put the stormtrooper up here soon. I don't know if this is a good one or not, but it looks weird, and I actually like it by the looks of it. The way it looks, it's hilarious to look at, and I like the weapon it comes with, so I might actually use the weapon on us. But here's another stormtrooper. Our storm easy to kill troopers. Easy to annihilate. Yep. So far, so good on the figures. Except for... oh no. We just reached the much worse category. Have you not noticed the red cloaked figure who looked like Red Riding Hood? My word. I don't even know what it's supposed to mean, why he's wearing a Red Riding Hood cloak, but I am laughing my head off at it. If the next figure ain't any good, I'm going to be annoyed. Okay. Okay, this is better than the actual figure we got. Because his cape ain't going all over the place. Well, tell you the truth, I don't like the idea of a cape being solid. Emperor Palpatine also has... the Emperor Palpatine figure also has a hologram with him, plus Force Lightning. I forgot to add those really quick. Now I can do Initiate Order 66 scene. So that's going to be fun. Wonder which clone I'm going to choose for that stop motion. Oh boy, this is going to be weird, but oh well. So far we've had so many horrible figures. I just hope the next one isn't as bad. The Stormtrooper's okay. Moff Gideon looks weird. And Emperor Palpatine in a red robe, literally pretending, cosplaying as Little Red Riding Hood, was kind of a funny idea. And I love it, because it's hilarious. And I'm going to keep laughing at it. Because he has a hood. And he looks like Little Red Riding Hood. Oh no. Well, we just went down the much more annoying road. Because this is a character you can literally get in 2 sets. Which is annoying, because if you can get a figure in 2 sets, I say it's stupid for people to think, oh, we need a bootleg of that. And here we go. Literally, a figure I can get in 2 sets is a bootleg. Ugh, boy. If I would have given it some custom pieces, just so I'd have a reason to do it. But this is just blatantly ripping off Lego in every way. This is one character that's definitely going to be taken apart for parts later. We got to figure out which bag gets opened next. Oh boy, this is going to be even harder. And yes, I've been listening. Legends Grievous was better than canon, and I agree. But then they were like, and they're not using it, because here's the thing, Disney Star Wars ain't going to do anything smart. Just saying. They're not going to do anything that actually makes anything a legitimate threat. I gotta go get some. There we go. I'm back. All right. At least now for this figure, I would have given it a better hairpiece. And I'm pretty much still looking at the general, or whatever his name is, Emperor Palpatine. Or should we say Little Red Palpatine Hood? Because he's literally Little Red Palpatine Hood. All he needs is a basket, and he'd be the perfect meme for the internet. I mean, Little Red Palpatine Hood would be a funny joke we could put on the internet, just to annoy people who are fans of Palpatine. Little Red Palpatine Hood with a basket of food for Granny. I don't have a grandma. Oh, yes, you do, according to the new canon. Oh boy, this is just so stupid. It hurts. Okay, now we got something that's almost better than the action. I mean, the cape is better for him. Okay, we got a Luke Skywalker figure and a cape that completely wraps around him. Now, I like this design. I wish Lego would make these kinds of capes. But you can get custom capes of that look better than that. So, yep, that's a terrible bootleg. And I wish they wouldn't give us base plates with all of these, because you're never going to use them. Unless you use them for custom paint like I do when I'm custom painting a figure. Donk Droid. Oh no. Okay. I am literally still looking at. You want to know who I'm still looking at and terrified by looking at her? The same character I brought in there, but we still have one more bootleg to go through. And I'm terrified to look into it, because I am scared it'll turn out just as bad as the others. Oh, please, this is going to be bad. I know it. Oh, man, I can't look. I'm going to put the figure together with my eyes closed. Oh, I just realized something about this figure. Its arm is destroyed, so it's not going to go together very easily. Oh, it will actually attach the hand, so we'll put the figure together anyways. Man. Okay. I'm not going to put the armor on him, because I think he looks terrible without it. And he ruins the character, period. So let's bring him in. Here it is. Boba Fett without his armor, which I already have. He did come with his armor in the figure set, but in the end, I'm not going to put it on him, because I kind of want to make my own Boba Fett figure that looks a lot better. Actually, I already have a custom Boba Fett that looks better than this. Not going to. In fact, I think I'll bring him out just for comparison to the armor. Give me a second. Gotta find it. Scratch my arm first, and then bring him out. There we go. There's my custom Boba Fett, and here's the armor from this set. You got the armor, chest armor, and the helmet. Horribly dark green color. Not very good looking. Just terrible looking. I'll put both of those on the thing for a little bit of extra information. There you go. You can see the armor right next to Palpatine's little thing, and put the helmet right on the... And then I'll put the jetpack right here. There you guys go. Now you can see, get a better look at it and see why I haven't put the figure together. Comes with a utility belt, but I've gotten a better version of this already, which is sad. Does come with an antenna for the helmet, so... But the figure itself looks bad. No offense. The face looks doopy, derpy, aka as in derpy, actually. He looks like he's been drinking something he shouldn't have for too long, and it's gone to his brain. That's what his face looks like. Oh well. We'll probably, and I'm going to fix the problem with the little carrot minifigure, with a little minifigure here. So she looks horrible looking, even though I don't have any hair pieces that would fit her better probably. I'm going to give her a new kind of hair piece that she never had in this show, but I would have rather her to have had. There, that's how I make her look better. I give her a long ponytail. As for that hairpiece, I'm taking that and using it for a psychopathic character because it doesn't look right on. He's been taking something. Either that or he's been drinking very high maintenance moonshine. He's been drinking it. He's been drinking the wrong kind of stuff and getting himself so sick in his stomach, he's literally... Okay, let's look at this cape without the... Oh, no. This is just so horribly bad. It hurts. Hello, it's a floating cape. The cape can stand up on its own. We don't even need a cape. Now, as for the Darksaber, it's actually better than the version I have from before, so I might actually use the Darksaber for a different character. So I'm gonna bring up the Darksaber I already had before for comparison. Here's the original Darksaber, custom I had, and here's the new one. Darker handle and hilt. Very dark handle. Almost matches the blade's collar, which means they probably run out of silver. Which you could say that Grand Moff Gideon probably had painted it a darker color to begin with, but that would that would break the point of having the weapon in the first place. Why would you paint it? I mean, in the end, it's a sword. It's a lightsaber. Why would you want to customize it to look different? Well, it's literally just another form of lightsaber. Yeah, the cape would be murdered to use in a stop motion because of just how bad it is. I wouldn't use the cape in a stop motion, because it would be impossible to make a character move around in it. Animating would literally be a pain in the neck. It would be weird to do an animation where the character is literally just standing around, not even moving, because his cape is always in the way and I can't get a good and I can't get him to make a good move in the stop motion. Oh well. I guess something had to be thrown in the box alongside the other stuff. Oh well. At least, I mean, I kind of like the Palpatine figure. I have to admit it. I like the Palpatine figure. And I do kind of like some of the other figures, except for the blatant rip-offs of characters that already exist in the Lego stuff. So, yeah. Word of advice: don't to any bootleg company out there. Please do not blatantly rip off the company by, oh, let's make a character that Lego's already made. You guys had the right idea with the Clone Commandos. That's the advice I'm giving you. You had the right idea with the Clone Commandos. Push them more. Because those guys are cool. Oh well. Anyways, as for the figure right here, he actually looks good. So does this guy, because I actually like these droids. I got about 10, I think either 10 or 5 of them. I don't know. I haven't counted them.
That's very large. I got 10 or I got 5. I don't know which.
Hey, I don't know, sis. What about you?
How would I know? I'm not the one that bought it.
So, yeah, I'm definitely keeping this droid around.
I'll find a better droid.
Death Troopers? I mean, the Dark Troopers? Nope. You're not going to find a better Dark Trooper mold. Because Lego literally made them as just normal minifigures. They didn't make them as droids. When they're supposed to be droids. Then again, we already know we can't really expect bootleg companies to do a good job. Because look, here's a mask. This is supposed to be a sack mask. And it literally looks like the one villain looks like Mysterio's head from Superman, painted tan with an eyeball sticking out. Yep. It's weird. Oh well. The only thing I can do with some of these, is put them in the box. Is put them in the box of parts, and use them in some custom figures. I wonder. I might as well put this in the hand of Captain Rex for a second. Initiate Order 66. Roger, roger. Shot Emperor Palpatine instead. He thought he meant a different order. Yep. All right. Back to the horrible thing I am looking through. Okay, this armor compared to the other Fett armor, Boba Fett armor. Looks horribly damaged. Must be from the, I don't know. There's a reason why I like this version better. Even though it's a custom version I made. Yeah, I agree with you on that. They were supposed to be big mechs. They weren't supposed to be troopers that were literally, oh well. Not like they're going to wreck it. Not like they're going to fix the mistake. Let's see. Well, the Fett series actually was weird because they actually made him. It seemed like he changed overnight. That's what makes no sense with that character. You can't just turn your life around in one day. A person can't change overnight. It takes a pretty long time for them to fully change. So it shouldn't have happened as quick as it did in the movies, the series. Also made no sense from any other point of view, unless you were 100%, unless you literally retconned everything you knew about him. It's hard to believe that he would change like that. It's like me, I wouldn't change on the dime. I'm actually sorting out parts as I'm talking. I think the main thing that I'm wondering right now is what is going to be their next character they're going to completely ruin. Are they going to bring back characters that have already been killed off and ruin them even more? Oh wait, they already did that. Kenobi. The Master of Trolling completely ruined. So is there any sets that you're interested in, Caleb? Did you see that did you hear that they're coming out with an Avatar set? AKA those blue-skinned, weird-looking native creatures, whatever they will. I don't even know because I never watched the movie in my whole life. Never planned to. No, they won't go anywhere near Jango. I don't think they even know this character, that character exists. You've seen 1AT tank, you've seen them all. Unless they've upgraded it to where it's much stronger than the original, I'm kind of just going to ignore it. Right now, I'm just sorting out armor pieces. That's World War II. That's Knights. My word, how long have I been collecting these things? And that backpack belongs to the World War II area. Yeah. Do you think that Lego's going to upgrade any of their equipment yet? Like upgrade the way they putting together some builds and such for Lego? Like, are they going to upgrade any of their builds? That's what your thoughts are on that. I personally wonder if they're going to at least try to build some new parts for their creations. I personally would love for Lego to make some new designs and design some new parts for their stuff, because then we might get some better, much more stronger molds. I wish they'd fix their brown collars already, because those are so brittle right now. Some strange reason, every brown tile piece I get breaks, has broken, or has been more brittle than it should be. That's literally why I've been every time I look into Lego at the flea market, I make sure it's the old stuff and not the new stuff. Actually, I prefer that Lego has not changed the blaster, because here's the thing. Would you rather than bring back the launcher parts? I got a question. Do you want them to bring back the launchers from the original set, from the battle packs, the little tiny piece launchers that Lego was so obsessed with putting in their sets for a while? That's the question. Are you wanting them to bring those back? Because if that's the thing, go ahead and put your petition on. Just don't count on me signing it. Yeah, better looking molds would be better, but in the end, you could always get better looking molds. I mean, just look at brick arms. You can literally buy a whole bunch of brick arms that look so much better than the Lego version, and you don't have to wait so long. Not only that, you wouldn't have to buy like 10 or 20 sets just to get a certain amount of parts. Weapons, you could just buy all the weapons you needed from the place itself. Brick arms. Because that's literally what Lego was pushing for the longest time. The stud shooters. The horrible, horrible molds that literally, they were like, oh, these are the newest ways of doing battle amongst your stormtroopers. They'll be so much better than your Lego molds, than your old Lego blaster pieces that you'll forget they ever existed. Oh, how they wish that it worked. For me, it never worked because I hated them with a vengeance. if you get like 10 or 20 of the same battle pack, you still had like so many useless launcher pieces. You couldn't even use them because they didn't look right in stop motions or in mocks. And then Lego's like, you know what? Let's go back to the old ways. Let's go back to the old molds. I'm actually kind of glad they went back to the old stuff on those blasters, because if they hadn't have, I would have quit buying battle packs entirely and never buy another battle pack as long as I live. But now they've kind of seemed to be listening to the fan base a little bit more. Which I think they were listening before. They just were keeping their ears shut about this, about the launchers. Well, think. Lego might actually misinterpret us wanting those back or something. Because here's the thing. There have literally been kids who have said they wanted that Lego to try to make custom cut to make weapons that actually shoot. That's literally where the stud launchers came from in the first place. Kids were asking Lego to try to make weapons that actually shoot. And well, Lego decided, you know what, let's listen to these fans and create them. Turned out, everybody hated them. But Lego kept pushing them anyways. Oh boy. To me, it makes perfect sense that Lego would want to bring those back, because they kind of lost money on that for a bit, I think. I mean, the only reason battle packs were selling good was because people could still use the troopers. They kept the troopers going. That's the thing. If they kept bringing in new troopers, then you got plenty of people who are going to buy the sets. I mean, in your opinion, what do you think about Lego's usage of those parts, the stud launchers? What was your thoughts on them? My thoughts was it was kind of weird, because all kids asked for was guns that actually shoot amongst the Legos. And what does Lego make? These weird little launchers that just, you're right, they're terrible. If you're not careful, the piece goes all over the place and you never find the piece again. Like, I lost hundreds of them just by playing around with them. And I literally was looking for them for a month, wondering where they disappeared off to. I had a friend literally ask me for one. I gave it to him, and the next day he literally told me he hated the thing. And I told him, I could have told you was going to hate it. He's like, well, at least I didn't pay any money for it. I can tell you this much. I had to pay money for that thing. I don't even see how they were even worth getting. I mean, they were little launchers that just made no sense. I mean, if it's a giant assault, if it's a giant weapon, it might make sense that you want a weapon that shoots. Then you kind of can do target practice on stormtroopers. But of course, they did not make very many giant weapons that fired that. So mostly what we got was tiny weapons. Yes, that's what I do agree. They need to make a new mold. at the same time, I don't think Lego's going to make a new mold because, one, they don't want to make it look like actual guns. That's the problem with Lego. They're all against weapons and guns. Here's the thing. They want us, I mean, we've had Lego literally talk. There's the thing is, Lego's been attacking fake companies quite a bit, yet they can't really destroy those companies. I could tell Lego, you're not going to be able to beat every single company, bootleg company. It's one price. They're going to still get the price problem, no matter what. I mean, literally, when you can get a bootleg figure for cheaper, there's going to be people who think, oh, I'm getting a better figure than what Lego could ever do. But actual fact, they're getting an inferior copy of an existing figure. Unless the figure is a 100% good figure. Now, what I wish these companies would do is make a habit of making custom armor packs. Because these companies could make pretty cool looking armor packs. Because look at the Clone Commando armor. They've literally done a very good job on it. Yet, they're still insisting on making bootlegs of Lego. Why? Why not just make your own stuff? You can literally make your own stuff. Yet, you refuse to. Yeah, it is ironic. The brand's about war. It's called Star Wars for a reason. And I could just imagine every time they say it, they're always hit with the counterclaim. You literally have a Star Wars, a theme called Star Wars in your listing. Every time someone asks for World War II stuff, they're like, sorry, we can't do that. I'm surprised no one has brought up oh, then why do you have Star Wars option? The only problem is they'd probably throw Star Wars out if they got enough of that information. Yeah, boy. But in my opinion, Lego has made some bad mistakes in marketing, and they've made some good, but they've also made some good decisions in marketing. One thing they did that was their biggest mistake, Galador. Why in the world was that a thing? What idiot thought, oh, these horrible looking figures are going to sell like hotcakes? What kind of idiot thought that when it was put in front of them? Give me a second, I gotta find the piece that fell on the floor. I mean, who really thought that it was going to sell a theme that horrifying was going to sell? Every time I see them, I'm scarred for life just looking at them. They look like somebody created them as a creepy type figure. We don't talk. All right. We don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. It's cursed. That's literally every Lego fan there is out there. But let's actually talk about it. It was one of Lego's biggest failures. Let's keep bringing it up just to remind Lego you made the mistake once. You may make it again if you're not careful. They keep getting reminded they won't make the mistake ever again. That's the idea. He who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. There were other themes besides Galador, though, that were bad ideas, too. I'm not going to mention these themes because they don't even look like Lego at all. And there were a couple themes that were just horrible themes, but they got a big fan base either way. Yet, I wish they didn't have a fan base at all. There's some themes I wish would disappear along with their fan bases. Then there are some themes that just make no sense at all. And I'm not going to say the names of the fan bases. Oh, Lord, yeah, I did mention Jack Stone. That theme is weird. That was their first try. Can we not? We don't talk about that right now. We can't attack them. We don't want to start back up the war. Please do not start back up the war. We're trying to avoid it. This channel is neutral in that war. We're remaining neutral and we're not joining it. We're gonna let the idiots fight it out till the bitter end, and we're gonna stay out of it. So don't mention the word Bionicle. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to edit that one out, that name out, because I don't want to get on the bad side of anyone. Here's the thing: my channel is on neither side in the argument, because I think both sides are equally being bad and need to both back off. Because it's stupid to start a fight over nothing. Sure, your theme is disappearing because your theme did not sell right. Like your newer reaction, I think the reason why was because it didn't sell very well. And that's the problem. The originals would have sold surprisingly well. But at the end, they should have just re-released the originals, not the newer models. Boba Fett. Yeah, that's a funny one. Boba Fett has a long lost brother named Boba Fett. And that was the one we saw in the movie, in the series. That was his brother. That was not the real Boba Fett. That was his brother. Fake Boba Fett. Sadly, we can never get lucky. And we're stuck with the terrible ones. And then he got eaten by the Sarlacc pit with his brother's armor still on him. Wound up in it for an hour or so. And then he decided, you know what? Under the name of my brother, I'm going to become a good guy. I'll become the hero of this nation here. And I will keep my brother's name and pretend to be him. Only I'm going to be a good guy instead of what he was in the past. Because I don't. He was a softie. Exactly. It was a fake Boba Fett the whole time. He had two brothers, Boba Fett and some other brother, which they don't know where he went. He's somewhere in the galaxy, wandering the galaxy, waiting for his brother to be dumb enough to walk towards him so he can shoot down Boba Fett. Because he's going to restore the great name of Boba Fett, killing off his brother, Boba Fett. Yes, he had millions of brothers. That's why he sounds just like a clone. Because he is a clone. Of 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 a clone. For crying out loud. How many Boba Fetts are there? Crikey. Even my dog is annoyed by it. That was my dog in the background going, huff, huff. Because he was annoyed by just how many times I said it again and again and again and again and again. How many more are they going to go with? Oh no. More Boba Fetts. Whole thousands of Boba Fetts. Millions of Boba Fetts. Oh, brother. Oh, hello, Tiny. How are you? Now we got a million Boba Fetts to worry about. What are we going to do? Annihilate them. Initiate Order 66. Kill Boba Fett. Wait, kill who? Oh. Well, there goes that Boba Fett. Gotta find a better hairpiece for the bootleg figure of Omega. Gonna remove her hairpiece first. I actually kind of like her face a little bit. It's kind of growing on me. I don't know why. I guess it's because there's no other figure of Omega made in Lego form. So I'm gonna try to find a good hairpiece for her and try to fix the problem. Oh, there we go. That easy fix. There we go. I prefer Order 67, Galaxy-wide dance party. That's a good one. Oh boy. Well, let's put little custom Omega next to Wrecker, her big overgrown brother. And we got Wolfie. Commander Wolf, that is. I'm here to fight I'm here to fight the droid army. Whoop. I'm here to fight the droid army and kick butt. Actually, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick butt. and I'm all out of bubble gum. You know what that means? Everything shall die. There's so many enemies to take on. Oh, great. Now you sound like the Joker. Oh, brother. I don't even know I have a general. Oh, well. Let's put him back. We got Captain Rex. We got Gregor. We got literally a lot of stuff, including the hologram of Emperor Palpatine. This is horrible. Oh, well. I might as well make a custom minifigure of everybody in the stream right now. Oh, actually, I already made Caleb's figure a long time ago. I just wonder where I put it. I think I'll make Tiny a Star Wars character really quick. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Pong Crow got Order 66 early. You're right on that one. Oh, that was the best kill by the clones ever.
Gladiator here. I'm sorry. Gladiator might like it.
Thank you.
What?
For saying my name by accident.
They all know your name.
My name is Gladiator.
Yeah,
That is my real name.
Yeah, it's your real name.
Gladiator.
That's why I called you Gladiator.
Yes, my name is Gladiator.
Yep.
Say it again.
No.
Say it again. No, it seems you have forgotten. You need to say it again.
I've forgotten your name, Seth.
My name is.
Gladiator.
Say it again.
I am not saying it again.
Yes, you are.
Can go kiss a frog.
The last time I checked, you already did.
That's a solid burn. I can't even be mad at that. Did you hear him? I said I'm not saying your name again. You can go kiss a frog. And he said the last time I checked, you already did. Solid burn, man. Burn now.
All right. Tiny, you still in the stream? Or Caleb? All right, we gotta find a figure. Let's see.
What'd you say? Oh, man. Hold on. Thanks, Denozo.
Wow. Why?
For bringing up my past.
I'm gonna keep on bringing it up. Because it wasn't me who made the mistake. Oh man, that's the best one I've ever done. He beat like every main villain in Star Wars. Obi-Wan must have a massive kill count. He beat like every main villain in Star Wars. Exactly. But here's Tiny as a figure for Star Wars. Man, I wish I could put this on her. But that won't work on this character. Actually, I need to put this armor in the Star Wars armor box. Star Wars parts box. Because I'm going to use that for a Star Wars custom figure one day. If I ever custom paint it. Yeah, at least we got some nice pieces for it. I never thought I'd actually be able to solid burn my sister. I literally never thought I would be able to do a perfect burn. I got one. Guess who beat every single character villain in Star Wars just by glaring them down and made them back off automatically? Me. I stared him down with one eye. I looked him in the eye. I made old you know who so scared he put his gun away. I made that one bounty hunter character who always outdrew people take one look at me and turn the other way and walk away because he was that scared. I beat every main villain in Star Wars. Just kidding. Who's in the stream? Hey, is anybody in the stream or am I talking to myself again? That'd be horrible if I am. All right, we got everything back. And we might as well guess who absolutely destroyed every Star Wars character? That's a perfect way to put it. Disney. Yes, Mickey Mouse literally killed everyone. Okay, does this at least make the character? Does this hairpiece at least make the figure look any better? Does she at least look any better? You know what? The face looks so derpy. I can't stand it anymore. Give me a second. I think I could find a better face for this. Don't I have a female face that looks like a little girl's face? There we go. Okay, how about this? I used a kind of a much more younger looking face for it. What do you think? Little less cursed? This is Omega as a little kid. I wish they'd rename or give her a new name. I mean, come on, Star Wars. Don't call her Omega. Make a episode where they rename her. Give her a better name. I mean, why would you want to name her after a type of radiation? I mean, that's just horrible. Can't tell the difference. Oh, can't you see the face? Here, let me take the hair piece off. I'll show you the face a little better. She's smiling a little more gently and doesn't look derpy like the original one. She looks a little less derpy than before. I'm actually using a better figure face for her. Now, putting her next to, her big brother. Her big brother, whatever I can't really, actually, in my canon, he's definitely a big brother. I mean, look at him. He's basically saved her life several times in the show. So he's basically the ultimate big brother. Literally mindlessly rushes into the battlefield just to save his little sister over and over again. So if anybody's a big brother, it's him. As for Hunter, he's not a brother. More likely, he's become a father type figure. Because I'm just going to push it and say he's a father. I'm sorry, I'm going to push that idea until people actually like that idea. Because I like that idea myself. Could you imagine Hunter taking become a father figure? Who's the mother? Oh no. I just realized who the mother would have to be. Oh crud, it's horrible. It's a bad idea. Laura Sue, or whatever her name is. Oh no. That's such a horrible idea. The long-necked alien from Hades is what she is. That's even worse. Her as the mother? No. Even I wouldn't force that on anybody. That woman is not safe to be around that child. Just saying. Oh, the Kaminoans. Yes. That one Kaminoan female who literally sent a bounty hunter to protect her. Literally. I actually believe she secretly doesn't want anybody to get their hands on her. I actually think she might actually be her only chance of escaping the Empire. I actually secretly think she's going to be the reason that Omega never gets captured by the Empire. And I actually think that's the only reason why they haven't been caught. Other than every trooper being sent after them being complete morons. The only one who is not a moron is Crosshairs, but he still got beaten multiple times in the show. I'm not bringing out Echo until I get a new helmet for him, though. I got a new helmet for Echo coming in the mail sometime. But here's all of my upgraded figures. Actually, I got a better. Oh wait, I don't have that version. Oh boy. You know what? Maybe I should stick with the Lego version of Echo. You know what? I'll just leave his helmet off. That way he looks a little better. Actually, I'll leave the bad helmet on him. I mean, until I get in the custom armor for him and helmet, I'm just going to stick with this helmet just like I stuck with the big bulky one's helmet. I know Scorch slapped around the Bad Batch because he's a complete Chad. And they can't beat him no matter what. He's the best stormtrooper. I mean, he's the best commando ever put in Star Wars. That's literally why he won nearly won against them. If he had not been knocked out, he would have probably killed them. And the whole entire series would have ended right there. He basically slapped old Wrecker in the face. Wrecker may have took it like a champ, but he almost didn't take it. He almost fell down. You can tell that is one tough clone to punch old Wrecker in the face and still be standing when Wrecker threw his own punch into him. Boom! Imagine how much force those punches gotta have in them. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. Boss has playable character syndrome. I don't get it. Boss is just a was the guy with the blood on him, right? He was the bloody looking one, right? Actually, I'm going to grab the figure I think you're talking about. Give me a second. Where are you at? Ah, here he is. This character? Or is it this character? I really can't figure out which one it is, so I'm going to keep on putting them down until I figure out which one. Oh. There we go. The whole entire unit right there. The fact you didn't even go insane is sad. And literally kicked the Bad Batch's behind in a matter of seconds in the show. I'm sorry, I'm not going to let that be forgotten. He narrowly killed the Bad Batch in his first meeting with him. I mean, that's literally why I think Sid would probably love those guys to death and would want them instead of the clones she's stuck with. What about the guy with the blood on his helmet? What's his name? Is he Slasher? Johnny Cash? Is his name Johnny Cash the Clone? Actually, that might be a good name for a clone trooper. Johnny Cash. And just literally have like random scenes where he starts singing Johnny Cash music. That would be funny. I did everything to keep the wolves away. Sadistic sniper? Oh, great. We got a complete sadist in my collection. Just what I needed. A complete monster to be stuck with me. I do not need that kind of clone in my life. Now I'm going to be worried he's going to slit my throat in my sleep now. Just my luck. Hello there. Why, hello there. Oh! Regular Brick Studios, you missed Tiny Tiny. She was in the chat for a little bit. As Kenobi would say, why, hello there. General Kenobi. You are a bold one. What was that? You are a bold one. Is that who it would have been? That General Grievous saying it? That's literally him every 10 seconds, coughing his guts out. Yep. We got little Omega right about here with the unit. She's so cute amongst them. But oh well. And somebody's in the chat. I might as well bring up his character. We're doing okay, and I'm going to reveal your upgraded character. Slowly. Delta Force? I already knew about Delta Force. I played the game when it first came out, for crying out loud. They're literally a clone unit. The game is freaking fun. That's what I remember, at least. Let's put Tiny Tiny right next to him for a little bit of comparison. So now Tiny Tiny has a custom Star Wars character as well. Hopefully she's in the chat and can actually tell me what she would prefer me to make the character look like, though. I kind of just gave her a little bit of armor plating on her shoulders and a kind of a little detail. She could be a little bit of a bounty hunter. Who knows? It just depends on her character's backstory. Keep in mind, I'm planning a Star Wars series, so I might actually add a lot of different stuff to it. Who knows? Whoops. Yeah, there she is. I just realized I was literally not showing her showing the figure. And as for Caleb, I'm still looking for the right paintbrush to upgrade his figure the rest of the way. Caleb, what do you think of the upgraded figure? It's completely upgraded. You got little pieces on. You got a tactical. You got the shoulder piece. Actually, hold on a second. That might be better to add to it. Give me a second. I should realize something. I had a better shoulder piece than that. I'm going to go ahead and switch them. Oh, yeah, regular bricks, I mean. Yeah. Going to upgrade regular bricks' figure really quick. Sorry about that. I made a mistake on that. I'm still upgrading your character, Caleb, because I'm literally going to paint pupils on the eyes as soon as I find a small enough paintbrush. I might have to find a toothpick and paint in the. There we go. Now he's got a better shoulder piece on his shoulder, and looks a lot better. I mean, literally, he looks like he's a higher rank now, and doesn't look like he's just some short-ranked soldier. That means now I can just give this to some other trooper. Oh my word, I should have known you were going to play as Mr. Bones. Like, cover up the shoulder on this figure. Now put the Caleb Stormtrooper's girlfriend right next to him. There we go. Right behind him, at least. The same soldier who serves alongside him. Of course, this world has several different units in it. Because there is a secret organization that secretly is destroying the Empire from within. This universe, you kind of do. This character in this universe, you kind of do. Just saying. Just saying. Actually, you're a high-ranking commander in this universe. And Hagrid's actually, the Hagrid character is actually his father. Yes, he may not be a Star Wars character, but I'm going to make him into one for for just this series. Oh boy, that's actually a horrible idea that I just had. Oh no. No, he's his father. We gotta. Such an annoying thing to put together. What's Zerg's armor doing in the Star Wars box? Eric the Pirate, welcome to the channel, to the stream. Sadly, there's no pirates amongst the unit yet. Amongst this Star Wars unit yet. I'm hoping to get some pirates made sooner or later. It's kind of hard to find Captain whatever his name was from Star Wars in Lego form these days because they literally have quit selling him. He was from the Clone Wars. There we go. Gregor's upgraded. Gave him a tactical belt instead of that weird looking diaper piece. I mean, why in tarnation are they wearing diapers? Metal diapers. I mean, yeah, Hondo. Dead bug. There we go. All right. That sounds cool. Can't wait to see the stop motion that they're in. They quickly get Gregor out of the way. And my custom battalion of clones right here. And I quickly show it as soon as I'm done setting them down. There we go. Now you guys can finally see them. They'll be in the next stop motion around Shadow of the Empire Part 2 will have these figures in it. They'll be the main focus of the video. Of course, there's going to be a lot of combat in it. Keep in mind, Shadows of the Empire is going to probably be, I don't know how many episodes there'll be. It depends on how many likes the video gets and how much love it gets. If the video gets 8 likes again, it'll probably become a 3rd movie, then a 4th movie, then a 5th movie. Just depends on how many people like it. But the series will go around these troopers going around destroying rebel hideouts. That's literally what this story is going to be all about. Is a unit of clone commandos being sent out to destroy rebel hideouts. Yep. I am still surprised that Shadow of the Empire actually got that many people interested. And I'm surprised and kind of humbled at it. That people actually liked it. I'm actually really humbled that people liked it. Okay. That sounds interesting. Let's put this guy here and this gal here for a little bit of information. What has 8 hands and 8 legs? 8 pirates. Har, har, har. Hardy, har, har. That's actually funny. Oh boy. Where's the Little Red Riding Palpatine at? Oh, here we are. Little Red Riding Palpatine. Let's put him right here. Instead of taking a bag of food to his grandma, he was taking a bag of poison to her. Because that's literally the only thing I think he would take to his grandmother. I don't believe he'd be a kind grandson. I think he'd be a very heartless grandson. Really? I can't even balance that on his head. It's Little Red Riding. I knew it. It's actually Little Red Riding Palpatine. That's literally going to be his new name. Is Little Red Riding Palpatine. Little Red Palpai Hood. Little Red Palpai Hood. Oh boy. This is literally going to be the worst idea I've ever had. And I'm surprised people are actually interested. We should do that as a stop motion. Literally have him going through the woods with a basket of food, and literally he gets eaten by a wampa. Literally gets eaten by a wampa, and that's the end of the stop motion. I'm Little Red Palpatine Hood, Little Red Palpatine Hood, Little. Ah! I fell off a cliff. Ouch. My back. Oh man, being old is hard. Ouch. I lived. I'm alive. I survived. Ah! He fell down again. He keeps falling off, I guess. Oh man. Oh, stupid hood went over my head again. There. Whew. Time to get up again and try again. Ah, my back. Oh. I have learned a terrible truth that Little Red Riding Hood is a Sith Lord. And he broke his back again. My word. Let's go right back to the clone commandos, the gunmetal clone commandos. The Bravo, their name is Bravo Company. the last known surviving clone commandos of the last known gunmetal gray commandos surviving Order 66. Bravo Company being the only unit that's willing to do covert tactics and face down multiple rebel threats. The unit is composed of 1 sniper, 1 assassin, 1 commander, and 2 grunts. Actually, 1 heavy trooper, one who's incredibly, one's known as heavy as one's known as Bulk. One's name is Bulkhead. He carries a heavy gun. Another one is known as Slash. Basically the assassin character. Another one is I don't know what to call half of them, actually. I'm just going to say Soldier 1, Soldier 2, Soldier 3, Soldier 4. Because they're just going to all die anyways. I mean, depending on which stop motion. We've already had 1 commanding officer survive. Which there will be an explanation why his helmet changes. There'll be an explanation why they've changed his helmet. It'll be because they're giving him an upgraded helmet. Like, the story will literally be him getting an upgraded helmet while his own team is literally still wearing the same helmets. Yeah, Deadeye would be a good name for the sniper. He also has a gun on his back and a belt going across his back. So he has an extra gun in case the battle gets too bad. So he pretty much is ready for any kind of action. Well, one of them is obsessed with one's literally insane. This guy in the back's insane and always talking morbid things. Of course, he's literally the most disliked of all of them because they don't like, his own unit doesn't like him for being so violent. Like when they're on break, he'll be the only unit soldier who literally won't shut down from the battle. They all have about the same face. So a lot of them are going to still be technically just normal clones. But I might actually give the captain his own face. In fact, I'm going to do that right now so that we can make him a little more different from his own teammates. I'm going to go ahead and make him different from his team. Because I want him to kind of have a scarred up face, a little more experienced, like look a little more experienced than his own teammates. He won't be tan, but he will be experienced. He won't be as dark in complexion as his team will. There we go. I gave him a Boba Fett type face. And we can put this helmet over him. So when he takes off his helmet, that's literally what his face will look like. The rest of them will just look like regular clones. But I'm going to take the time to switch some visors around because I need some visors for some of these guys quickly. I think I'm going to give one of them a visor for a little extra detail. Ow. Okay, that's not an option.
Put all this away a little bit.
All right. Never mind. I can't find any visor pieces. Actually, I wonder if I could fit this over one of them. Give me a second. I gotta see if I can do something about it. I gotta see if I can attach this to something. Oh my word, it actually attached. Oh, this is just too good to be true. Oh man. Oh man, I've just made it even better. Literally has a visor that he can pull down now, and he's a lot like Tech. I still need to give the assassin this some sort of night vision because I really want to give him night vision. I can't find a piece anywhere. Okay. Simply just to give him a jetpack so he can literally just fly into the battlefield. Well, he is literally carrying a heavy gun. He's going to need some sort of targeting system for the gun's attack. Like when you're pointing a gun at the enemy, a huge heavy weapon like that, you're going to need something to temporarily that will help you target better. Even though you can't just use a sniper rifle target. I mean, in the end, sniper clones are capable of targeting with that antenna, but at the same time, you can't just give that antenna to a guy carrying a heavy gun. You gotta make it so you gotta find something else to replace that. What's the next best thing? Use something else. Targeting. I see targets throughout the area. Okay. You. Hey, what did you call him? Deadeye. Go forward and find an area to lay down cover fire. Yes, sir. You two, Cash, and whatever your name is, Mr. I don't know. You're just a random clone who just joined our unit. They never even know my name. I'm annoyed. Cash, you heard what I said. No, he doesn't mean aye aye Captain, because one, Cash is literally, his character is going to be literally, he hates high ranking clone commanders. Because in the end, I kind of want to make Cash because I kind of want to make Cash a traitor, like a kind of a traitor clone who joins the Rebel Alliance, and the main character has to fight him. But I thought about that and may not do that because it sounds like because it might not be a good idea. So yeah, let's go ahead and put these guys back. So Deadeye and which other guys? And they're all different looks about them. That's funny. Actually, I like the way these guys. I actually like the way they look, even though they just look like random gunmetal gray clones. Clone commandos. They're still pretty nice looking, I have to admit. Either way, I'm okay with the way they look, and I wish I could upgrade them a little more. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream now, guys. I got to get ready for bed later on. I got other stuff to do. Speaking of Johnny Depp, I have a collection of Captain Jack Sparrow. Nice. I only have one Captain Jack Sparrow figure. I treasure it. I also have Blackbeard and a zombie pirate. And that's it. I think I also have the female character. I don't know what her name is. But I don't know what else. I don't know if I have any other characters from the Pirates of the Caribbean, because I don't know. Well, I better end the stream because I gotta get ready for bed and such. I also gotta put away everything because I literally have a huge bunch of stuff out here. So, see you guys. Thank you all for being in the stream. I'll probably stream again tomorrow, so please keep an eye out for that. Anyways, that's it for today. And I'll probably try to do a building stream or something. Anyways, see ya.